Hello! Today we're going to discuss ebooks versus the regular sort of books that you see here behind me. Also known as dead trees by those who show no appreciation. The truth is you need them both. Because even if you do collect books such as these, you're going to run out of space. Lord, my shelves groan, let me tell you. Groan! With the absolute weight of the pages on their shelves. So you eventually just... And this isn't just the half of it. This is merely a small portion. What you can see before you is just a tiny portion of the many bookcases I have. There are books everywhere except the bathrooms. Alright, and the utility room where the washing machine is. Quibble. But there are books everywhere in this house, including every bedroom, the dining room, the kitchen, of course. Everyone has books in the kitchen, whether they acknowledge that or not. And then, of course, the living room, the television room. Every flat surface, in fact, has at least a book on it. But you will run out of book space. However, they do make a splendid backdrop, don't they? So you have them for decor reasons. And there's nothing, no room in the house, quite like the library. Comfortable chairs, books, plenty of light, quiet. Great space, great space. And for those of us for whom the local library was a second home, or a home away from home, libraries are like, doesn't matter whose house it is, a library is comfort. Now, books are abundant. They're everywhere. Can't get away from them. Any book worth having, and even those that are no longer in print, can generally be found on someone's website on the internet. And they might be willing, in fact, to give them to you. You know? Yes, you get to see me without my glasses on. Yeehaw. What fun. The ugliest woman on the internet reveals all. They're collectible. I've seen books go for ungodly amounts of money. Now, it's not quite as much as some artworks, such as the fake moonings I have above me here. I won't worry too much about that. Yes, of course it's fake. Jeez. I'm not going to spend millions on a picture. You know, I'd much rather spend it on a house. Or a variety of investments. It's also a book as an art form. I have an example for you. A moment. This is a book. It's by Forster. And it's called Silk Road Journey. And it opens like this. Now there are two books in here. The aforementioned The Silk Road, and also Intriguing India, which is 2 CDs with a selection of Indian music. Very nice. Very well done. Very artistic. Very lovely. And this is not including the many dust covers, dust jackets, leather tooling, gold embossed, book clamps in the shape of dragons, and so on. You can get extreme on your art, especially if you do your own bookbinding or have someone very creative do it. And if you take care of them, allow airspace behind, keep them safe from fire and water, excessive moisture, and so forth, they're extremely endurable. Of course, you can take them to anywhere you go. You don't need electricity. You don't need anything except light by which you can read, which some children are quite good at improvising, such as flashlights under the cover. Didn't you? You had flashlights under your blanket, didn't you? So you could read the books after your mother and father told you to get your butt to bed. Also, if the cat's halfway across the room and he's doing something you don't want him to do, you can always shove a paperback in their direction. It'll flap, 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 flap as it flies through the air. Whether it hits him or not is immaterial. It's the flap, 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 with the thud on the floor at the end. It scares the cat off, and the cat behaves itself because, aha, she may be way over there, but she could discipline me here, so I can't just ignore her and what she says. You know how cats are. Terribly independent. So yes, and if there's an obstreperous person around who's not settling down, thwump, a good sturdy Encyclopedia Britannica, or even better, the OED in the two-book version. Take one of those volumes, could knock them out for a week with one of those. That'll settle them down. However, you need ebooks, because we're all going to run out of room. There are only so many trees. And you can carry a lot more around on your tablet, a lot more books with you on your tablet than you can in real life. Especially if you're a frail old woman like myself. All gravely gnarled and debilitated, So. And then, of course, you want to save the trees. And not only that, but when you process trees to make paper, or cotton to make paper, or calves' hides to make linen, not linen, what does I mean? Parchment. Vellum. Vellum is the word I wanted. Sorry. Thank you. Yes, there are manufacturing residues of these processes, so you're going to end up with pollution from that if it can't be recycled and reused. But still, you have the question of utility, because you have to get electric power somehow to your tablet. You have to stay up to date, and there's no one to say whether or not the program that holds your books, or the type that's OCR or what have you. And then I also have a pet peeve about that. A lot of people like to use OCR when transcribing regular books from the pages onto an ebook format. Unfortunately, they don't edit them afterwards, so you end up missing sentences. You end up with really odd words that look like ampersand HQ. You go, eh? Edit the damn things after you do them, please. And correct the errors, so I don't have to. And then, of course, there's a whole, every 2 years, what you have now is out of date. You have to upgrade. Or, like in the case of the original e-reader from Sony, you have to go home completely different system. whole new equipment, log into a whole new program. It can be quite a pain. And you still end up with storage space issues because now those little chippies only hold so much. Even the magnificent cloud only holds so much. So you can't collect an ebook. There's no art form or decor as of yet. That could change with an ebook. So you still have the problems of costs. You still have the problem of rapid evolution. So other than just water and fire, for the ebooks, you also have the problems with computers and evolution, storage space, costs of equipment, and if your program wants you to sign up for a subscription and things like this, demand extra storage space for a fee, so on and so forth. But you do need both. So the main reason why you need both is because reading the tablet or reading off your computer, you have light shining in your face. This disrupts your sleep cycle. Okay? What's recommended is that at least half an hour before you plan on going to bed to go to sleep, you shut down all the computer light shining in your eyes, devices, and get a real book and read that. A real book. It works differently. You don't have that disruption of wavelength of light in your face to help keep you awake. So, for a good night's sleep, pick up a book. If you have any comments, please feel free to put them in the box below, marked for that purpose. And I hope you enjoyed yourself today. Like, share, and subscribe, please. And if you should choose to become a patron, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, and please come again.